I think, for the rest of the season, unless Fly gets subbed out for Keeney. But so far, it hasn't really been, you know, they haven't really liked to sub him out, despite his performances being a little bit inconsistent. But on the T1 side of things, this is where people will be really surprised, because Kana has been a little bit underperforming, and it's actually today, January 31st, it's Zeus' birthday. He's actually now eligible to play in the LCK, but they're not starting him today. They're not going to put that extra pressure on him to play on his very first day, on his birthday. So it's just going to be that kind of cuz closer.
We saw him play Kalista and Xayah. That's not exactly top of the table right now. But speaking of which, we do get Bang on Xayah this game.
This has been a pretty common response, now even in Korea as well, against the Kaisa. It took a long time to take off here in the LCK. It was very popular in China, and still is, but, you know, in the LPL they started doing it first. Say the Orianna pairing you were talking about with the Olaf. So really nice lineup here for Afrika Freaks. They have the counter pick in terms of the marksman. They have the first pick Olaf. That's one of Dread's, you know, most played champions, one of the ones he's most comfortable with. And the Orianna that pairs with it as well. So a lot of counter pick potential there as well for the top lane for Afrika Freaks, and I'm liking this this draft so far. As we see the Jarvan lock in here, and I think this is going to be potentially a I just don't know if that's really where Keen wants to go. This Renekton kind of quietly left open, and that's going to be the path here.
Yeah, it was interesting, you know. Usually Renekton is not quiet. We're kind of past the R5 Renekton stage of LCK. We're kind of more, you know, R2 or B3 or something like that. He usually gets picked here a little bit earlier. Now, all eyes on Keria. I wonder if this is going to be a support pick or...
Pyke!
Okay, there we go. We do have the support in Pyke down in the bottom side.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is so sick. Cool. Okay. It's first Pyke this season in the LCK, and it's going to give you a lot of potential extra gold in that bottom lane, and Kaisa can actually start to explode on this champion.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'll stop cursing him. I didn't mean it. For our young support here. But yeah, Syndra is another pick where you can kind of just, like, be right in your opponent's face the whole time. Another great trade up in the top side. This is a lane I didn't get to talk about too much, but I'm really expecting Keen to kind of dunk on Kana, especially the way that it's been going recently. As, okay, it seems like Fly knows this the whole way, but is it going to matter? The hook comes in, and he will have to flash that wall. Dread is here as well, and they're just going to be...
Lane is a little bit delayed, so he actually gets away with this. Teddy gets a turret plate. So even though he used his flash there, the result is really nice for T1 in the bot lane.
All calculated to do with Olaf right now. He's not really looking to take trades. He's looking to, okay, that's a nice little hook here onto the Thresh. Lehens with the Flay, looking to turn it around, but level 6 here for the Kaisa. But looking to get this return kill is Bang. One-on-one now. As Bang will take the worst part of this trade, though. He's got to be careful underneath this turret, as he could just get flashed on when the Q is available. And Bang is going to have to back away and lose even more CS.
Yeah, I said turrets M6. We're going to watch this again. Really nice move forward here from Lehens to try to save Bang. Lantern goes out. Stun is there, and the targeting from Bang onto Keria is going to trade it back. She decides to do that instead of dueling Teddy. Just barely gets out with his life. And with these minions here, it was actually very close to being a second kill there for Teddy, but he didn't want to risk it. He had flash, but didn't use it.
Yeah, there was... He's kind of getting run down in an awkward spot here. He's going to get cast into the wall. Here's the Jarvan. Easy follow-up with the Cataclysm. And Keen is staying alive for a while with the Dominus on 2, but it's not going to be enough. I think Keen got baited into a little skirmish at the wrong time. This is a nice little trade down on the bottom side again from Teddy. He's going to force that Featherstorm out. Take a look at the CS difference now.
Ahead at the moment, so how do you deal with that?
Yeah, Bang is also late to this lane. We got a 2-on-2 up here. Great counter gank. Timing comes in here from Dread. And now the Pyke is just left all alone here. He's got nothing. That is a really unfortunate ultimate. Why even use it at that point in time? A double kill now to Dread, who says, you know, I've got to pull this team back into this game.
Yeah, that was really well played from Dread. And Keria, I think, just kind of panicking there a little bit. His dash isn't going to get a stun on Ragnarok, obviously. And he just ulted there. Maybe trying to get into the brush there and hope that maybe he just tricks.
Love this. Gonna start with the box. Not able to get the flay off, though. That means that objective, or rather that cooldown is down for this fight now. Afrika say, let's just run at the dragon and see what happens. And they might just be able to. Let's see how this engage does come down. The ball in a good spot, or at least it was. We have a little bit of a flank coming around the back here. I think that's from Carry.
Yeah, it is.
Looks to be. We get this hook off, and immediately the Gragas is just going to die eventually. Takes them a while, but they get it done. And look at this, just fighting front to back. Afrika are rolling them in the river and making it look easy. This Drake is absolutely theirs. And man, that is a massive team fight to continue the lead here for Afrika.
And I think that might be the sun setting on T1's composition, right? I think this is the fight they had to win, and they couldn't get positional advantage. Like, Carrier was desperately trying to find anything, but who is he going to hook on the left side of that? An Olaf, a Renekton? The Olaf and Renekton, meanwhile, are going to hard engage here, and the T1 has no peel, really, outside of this Cataclysm. That's all they have, and they have no front line. So Afrika do kind of just get on top of a Drake, and if T1 engage, they just run at them. And Bang is, you know, he was ocean Drakes that make their comp so much stronger.
Oh boy, here we go again. Cuz is not tanky, by the way, guys. He's got Gore Drinker and a Cowl, okay? So he's got Blade Steel Caps as well, you know, I don't want to take that away from him, but at the same time, he doesn't have much health build up right now. He's pretty squishy. He gets death sentenced, he's just gonna die. There's too much damage on the side of Afrika, so they catch him and he goes down. While
Afrika to come to them, as Closer actually has to flash. That's really unfortunate. Like, they're just too disconnected. This is a dream that T1 have that will just not be reality. As Afrika, all they have to do is walk forward, especially with the flash down now for Closer. This is just so easy to deny. If you back here as T1 too, Afrika just push mid and they can actually start the Baron themselves fairly soon. Okay, Keen a little out there.
All right. Yeah, they're going to try to jump onto him, but he does have teammates nearby with a Lantern. But let's see. It looks like Lehens just wants to start the fight. He doesn't need any Lantern, and this is what happens. Bang immediately comes up. Closer not able to help out at all. They just flash onto him. He doesn't have flash anymore because he had to get away from that shockwave. 3 easy kills as the Ocean Drake was being taken by Olaf.
Yeah, solo.
They're just kind of laughing in the face of T1 right now.
Yeah, this is just not even close at this point. And you know, we talked about it briefly, but the Ocean Drakes are so strong for the Olaf, for the Renekton as well. When you're trading and getting poked down sometimes in these skirmishes where T1 are looking for anything. Keen is caught here alone, and then they commit in onto him, they use the Cataclysm, and there's just like, Lehens is like, well, I'm just not even gonna Lantern. I think we're good, actually. Bang comes in, secures the kill. There's no sustainability in this fight for T1. There's no front line, as Closer tries to flank in, and he's just caught all alone. Easy Baron for Afrika.
And slowly eke out this game, and I love the way they've been playing so far. Nice engage here on the Fly. This is what they need, but big boy Olaf is here to try to protect his mid laner, and Fly is going to survive for now. Finally does get burned down from the Red Smite, probably. As, you know, they get the 1 pick, but at this point it's kind of too far gone, as Afrika, with the Baron buff and 3 Ocean Drakes, they will just look to push whatever lane they can find. Doesn't matter who you can pick, You're just going to immediately be full health.
Keen's like, I'm going to dodge you by walking into the base because I have no interest in, I have no interest in Closer's damage. It does not interest me. My health bar has no...
It would eventually pull out ahead, so they've been taking it pretty slow.
Yeah, and Bang...
have been in a good spot.
Bang being stable in lane, I think, was a really big boon for them, as Dread will get caught here. But I don't know if did he get
catching
caught?
who?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's catching who here, Wolf? It's going to be kind of just dying. And the Thresh is just getting insane value in this game. You see, they're trying to engage onto that backline. Bang still has Featherstorm. Again, who's trapped in here with who is really the question you got to be asking. Bang doesn't even have to.
Teddy, he's trying so hard.
Teddy, he's trying. Yeah, he's trying. But a double kill
Teleport
will go the way of the Xayah, and they are just going to push in and end the game here at about 35 minutes.
Yeah, I think Dread had a phenomenal performance on the Olaf. Bang, you know, he was down on CS, but did not get overwhelmed in lane. Finishes the game with a 5-0-5 scoreline. Phenomenal Xayah performance here against his former team. And that's all there is to it. Hoping for a more standard draft from T1 in game number 2, because this was a total outclassing. Afrika Freak's handling this aggressive Pyke pick really well in the lane. There were so many committed rotations down as well from Cuz on the Jarvan. It wasn't like he just didn't give the bot lane attention. He was there multiple times. but they stayed stable. They stayed back. They respected the Jarvan pick. And that snowball that they were looking for, that T1 was looking for with this Kai'Sa and Pyke, did not come to fruition. He got a 30 and then later 40 CS lead. That's all he really amounted to. And they weren't able to just convert that into multiple